Hey guys, I come to you pretty barefaced, wet hair, because Jessy is coming to visit once more in Detroit. I am so excited. I'm gonna pick her up from the airport in about an hour, and the last time that we saw each other was April 2022, so it's been well over a year, and I'm so excited to be reunited with her once more. I have had a lot of changes in my life since then. I have lived alone for the better part of this year. I'm in a totally different part of the city, so it'll be really fun just to spend a lot of time with her and with you guys, showing you around more of the city that I love and call home. So yeah, I am super excited. It's going to be so good to see her. I am about to pick up Jessy, but I'm waiting in a ridiculously long line of traffic. I'm not too sure what's going on here, but I'm so excited to see her. It's been over a year, which sucks, but we're gonna make the most of our time together, and yeah, I just can't wait. So, ooh, come on, traffic! I want to see my friend. I think people probably thought I was hurt. She's real! She's real! She's here! Ah! Oh my gosh! Hi! Oh. Hi! She's here in Detroit. She's arrived in all of her blue sweater glory.
Yes, ma'am.
In her color.
It's gonna be in every single shot you take.
I can't wait. We're just vibing to blue. To blue and to Detroit and to Taylor Swift and to Jessy.
Sunset in the west. How she is asleep when I need her.
So huge. You know who else is pretty? This girl. That looks like a shadow because my camera doesn't. There it is. Yeah. Look at this cutie girl. We're getting ready to go explore West Village, which is very fun. We got some fun little fits on. And then we're gonna go get lunch at a beautiful riverside restaurant in the Canal District. So, very exciting stuff. Just going on a little walk. Jeez. We wish these were our cribs. Welcome to our crib.
Let it be known that we will come back here and move in.
Yep. Yep, once we win the lottery. Yeah.
Or two.
Or two. And there we will be. Are you the owner, sir?
They never seem to stop, and I'll sing. Oh, she's the sunset in the west. Oh, she is asleep when I need a rest.
왜들 그리 다운돼 있어 뭐가 문제야 say something 분위기가 겁나 싸해 요샌 이런 게 유행인가 왜들 그리 재미없어 아 그건 나도 마찬가지 Tell me what I got to do 급한 대로 블루투스 켜
Cheers. Wow, you're 18! Claire.
I feel like an academic.
It's so dark in here. This lighting's trash. But you know who's not trash? Jocelyn. Jocelyn is not trash. Yes, she is. Happy birthday, dear Jocelyn. That's their worst nightmare. Happy birthday to you.
It's a bit dark, but you can't see it very
It's
well.
so dark in here. Yeah. You're ridiculous. We out here.
And all for you, I will never sink again.
Very important.
Oh, she's the path in which I tread.
Me too, dude.
Oh, she's the shiver up my
Might be a little hard. I'm not gonna lie.
just gonna do this for
Oh,
now.
she's the blood rush to my head. Oh, for you, I would never sink again.
Cheers, babe.
No, for you,
Bye, Jess.
I would never sink again.
I think as an Asian American woman, whenever I see that the theme of a strong or complex Asian character is available, I really want to go check out that kind of art. And so it was really cool to see a Korean woman on screen, and for me, I have a complicated relationship with being an Asian American. Since I was adopted and grew up in the Midwest, much of my culture and what I've come to know as the Asian experience doesn't really meet up with mine. But that being said, representation and a variety of stories in the media is always inspiring, and I think there has been a lot of growth in that aspect in seeing diverse populations. There's still work to be done, but it's certainly a lot more than what was available to me growing up. And so this story was really beautiful for that reason on a human level, but also just really loved it. It was simple and sweet and very thoughtful. There were so many shots that were just beautifully artistic. The first shot was so good. So yes, this is a spoiler. It opens up on Nora, Arthur, her husband, and Ha-sung. And they're in this bar, and it's all this like really cool like red lighting. And you hear these two voices that are talking about these three characters. And they're like, what do you think they are to each other? And they kind of like go back and forth, these two voices, like, oh, I think the Asian guy and the Asian woman are a couple. Or then the other one says, I think that the Asian woman and the man are a couple, and the other guy is her brother. And they're like, no, he's like not even looking at them. And it was so funny because I'm like, man, that is like what I do with my friends. Like everyone's, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people do that where they like see people in a restaurant and kind of think like, what is their story? I thought that was just like such a clever way of introducing them. And so the story follows this whole premise and this baseline of a Korean word, inyoung, which basically means like the connection that two people have, that if they brush past, if they are in each other's lives and in their past lives, they must have had like some connection. And that theme like carries over. And many times Hae-sung and Nora have these moments where they're like, what are we to each other? But not in a way that's like overly rom-com, where it's like, what are we? But it's very much like, I wonder what we were to each other in our past lives. Like that certainty. And they have this whole like beautiful monologue about just like, or dialogue I suppose, about like, hey, maybe we were like royals in a forbidden romance, or maybe we were just a bird in a branch, just together at one moment. And I just think that thought is so beautiful. And it follows that story. And there was like it was so hard because you were like rooting for both men. You were rooting for both parts that they represent of Nora, and I think that's the whole point, is to show the complexity of who she is, and the complexity of just these different like parts of ourselves, or these different past lives of ourselves that people come in and out of our lives for. And for someone on the other side, like, yeah, I'm sure that can be confusing, of thinking that you know someone and knows what like motivates them, but at the same time, like, you don't fully know them. And there's a beautiful performance. I'll have to insert the name of the actress here, but as she says goodbye to Haesung, she like starts walking, and it's this long shot where you're like just honed in on her expression, and it like kind of falters a little bit, and then she like is smiling, and then it falters a little bit again, and then she sees Arthur, who's like waiting on the steps for her. And there's a part earlier where she says to her husband, oh yeah, like Haesung used to comfort me when I would cry so much as a little kid. And her husband was like, you were a crybaby? And she was like, oh yeah. And all he did was just stand there and just kind of watch me cry and just be with me. And you see Nora like go back after saying goodbye to Haesung, to Arthur, and she just like collapses and just starts crying. And it's this beautiful thing of like, and there's some like dialogue earlier too between the husband and Haesung, which I liked, that it was never like two like tough guys just trying to like get Nora's. It was like very like they both got it, you know, like they both understood. Like Arthur, even though at times it was hard, he was like, I'm not gonna tell you not to see him. He came all this way. It's like, I get it. And Haesung like told Nora, like, he's such a good man, like I can tell that he really loves you. And so that was just like probably more realistic, honestly, and I really liked that. And they even said like, we have In-young, like you and me, like Arthur and Haesung, and I thought that was like really sweet. I could go on and on, but yeah, I really loved it, and I recommend it if you're looking for something that's a little bit like simpler and like a breath of just like a breather. It's not action-packed, it's not like overwhelming, but it was very like realistic, I think, in some ways. And even just her experience of like saying, yeah, there was once a little girl that was like that, but I'm not that anymore. And I think seeing her get emotional made me a little emotional, because I think all of us have been in that place where we've recognized like changes and movements within ourselves, and sometimes there are people that bring that out of us, like people in our lives that were there for a very specific part of time, and there will always be affection for them and always be like love, but also knowing that things have changed and that is part of it, but that it's not like it never happened, that for that time it was special and meaningful, and they'll like always be a part of you that stays with them. I think that is just part of the human experience. So yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend. Past Lives. It was very good. Very good.
Obama.
Look at these hot ladies.
Talking about Ebola. Just talking about Ebola. Obama.
On our way to the hot dog restaurant. Oh well. Dog.
Girls just want hot dogs.
Claire, it's your dream.
And girls just want to have hot dogs. They're
Yeah.
so pretty.
There they are.
There's one.
Oh, yay!
Oh my god.
Cute. That's so silly.
Why is Anna blue?
Because I'm a different skin tone.
That's great.
So, can you explain the game, Joss?
Oh, you mean soda?
So we are at a cocktail bar, and instead of ordering drinks for ourselves, we decided to each pick a different person and order what we think they would like. So we just put in our order, and surprisingly all ordered something different, I think. So,
And now we get to find out what each
each of the persons think of the drink that we picked.
I love those.
There's so much room for us to express our creativity.
So true.
Their love for
The opportunities are endless.
We cheer.
To Guys and Girls Night.
You guys and girls night.
Salute.
Mr. Sheeran.
Mr. Sheeran.
May he rest in peace.
First impressions.
Very good.
Kyle, big fan. What was in it?
Clear nailed my drinking and rights. Very refreshing. It's exactly what I wanted.
Beautiful.
Killed it.
Thank you. You're welcome. We'll just go. Jimmy.
This is pretty good. It's pretty strong, but it's pretty good.
Nice.
So Jocelyn's driving.
Mine's kind of citrusy, kind of like a health juice.
Oh,
Thing.
fun.
I'm into it though.
Kind of into it. Miss Claire Calvert.
I got the pink matter. It's pink, it's sweet, I like it.
Nice.
I got the Nick at Night. It's got green chartreuse, mezcal, and it tastes like the elixir of the gods.
Wow.
I got the Psy Guy. Compliments of Claire Calvert. I would have ordered this for myself.
Beautiful. Wow. Good work. Good work.
What about you, Anna? Here.
Hold the camera.
This is courtesy of Jocelyn. Ooh, that's good. It's like very bright, citrusy.
Very nice.
There's sesame in it. which is
Sesame?
interesting. Yeah.
Oh.
All in all.
Can you taste the sesame?
No. It's in there. It's in there somewhere.
All right, good job, everybody.
Good work.
So proud.
Kudos to
Kudos.
kudos.
Anytime, my friend.
I don't know how to stop the recording.
Thank you, friend. Much love.
It was something cheeky.
Love it. Love you all.
Wow.
Salute. And to the prodigal son's return.
Yes.
Yeah.
I leave tomorrow.
Oh.
Drinks on Kyle tonight.
And to Joe and Claire.
Why?
Cheers.
Just
A long life.
We're gonna get married.
Well, then congratulations to Jimmy and Jocelyn, because they're also going to be married for life too.
I actually have.
Okay, I don't know how to stop the recording.
She goes, she stops to look behind and I'll sink. Oh, she sleeps with one eye closed.